Imagine a wedding night that transforms from marital bliss into a deadly game of survival. Tonight, we dive into Ready or Not, a film where I do quickly becomes I die. Get ready for a chilling, hilarious, and utterly insane recap of a bride's fight for her life against her eccentric new in-laws. Welcome back, cinematic explorers, to another thrilling movie recap. If you love deep dives into your favorite films, you're in the right place, so consider hitting that subscribe button. We open on Grace, a former foster child, preparing to marry Alex Ludomes, the man she deeply loves. Grace is nervous, wanting to be accepted into Alex's extremely wealthy and peculiar family. Alex's brother, Daniel, playfully teases him about his marriage, foreshadowing doom. Daniel also warns Grace that she doesn't belong, implying a compliment about her soul. The Ludomes family built their fortune on games, establishing a vast dominion. Alex, sensing Grace's hesitation, offers her a chance to back out of the marriage. Grace, committed to her newfound love and family, refuses the offer. Alex's parents, Tony and Becky, appear, with Becky making passive-aggressive remarks about Grace. Tony crudely jokes that the family is evaluating Grace to see if she's a gold-digging whore. Aunt Helene dismisses Grace, claiming she'll never be one of us because she has a soul. Grace encounters Charity, Fitch's wife, who seems more sympathetic, discussing a beautiful case. Charity reassures Grace that only Alex's opinion truly matters, reinforcing their bond. After the ceremony, Alex and Grace playfully confirm their marriage in a secret room. Their intimate moment is interrupted by the appearance of Aunt Helene through a secret passage. Alex explains the house is filled with servants' corridors and secret passages, a hint of its secrets. Alex reveals a family tradition: new members must play a game at midnight to be officially accepted. He explains it's a ritual, a part of the initiation, tied to their family's gaming empire. Grace agrees to play, eager for the family's acceptance, even if it's the checkers. She humorously tells Alex she needs to put on her game face and sends him ahead. Grace meets Tony's mother, Aunt Helene, who references Mr. Lubale, a mysterious figure. Becky praises Grace's vows and questions her foster care background, probing for weaknesses. Grace expresses her deep desire for a real, permanent family to Becky. Becky expresses gratitude for Grace bringing Alex back but asks her to bring him back into the fold. The family is introduced, including Fitch Bradley and his wife Charity, and Emily and her children. Aunt Helene makes another odd comment to Grace, simply noting her continued existence. The family gathers in a secret room, revealing it's reserved for family members only. Tony explains the family's history, starting with great-grandfather Victor's playing card business. He attributes their success to a benefactor, Mr. Lubale, who made a wager with Victor. Victor, a merchant seaman, met Mr. Lubale and was challenged to solve the mystery of the box. Now, new family members draw a blank card from the box, and Mr. Lubale reveals the game. Grace draws her card, and it reveals the game to be hide and seek. Alex confirms the game, despite Grace's confusion, stating, "Those are the rules." Grace, as the initiate, is told she must be the one to hide, with the family seeking her. The family toasts Mr. Lubale before beginning the game. The rules are simple: Grace hides anywhere inside the house, and they count to 100. They mention Grace could win by staying hidden till dawn, which she dismisses as impossible. As Grace runs to hide, the family begins their sinister count, changing the tone of the game. The family arms themselves with antique weapons, ready for a deadly round of hide and seek. Grace hides in a dumbwaiter, frustrated, asking Alex how long this usually takes. Alex responds that nothing usual about this, as this specific game has only happened once before. Charity, Alex's wife, expresses her dislike for Grace to Alex, revealing underlying family tensions. Grace encounters Georgie, Emily's young son, hiding in a closet. Grace tries to get Georgie to come with her, but Emily finds them. Emily, in her excitement, shoots a maid named Clara with a crossbow, mistaking her for Grace. Tony chides Emily, explaining she was supposed to maim her, as Clara needs to be alive for a ritual. He clarifies that if Clara dies, the game does not count, making their situation worse. Daniel and others reluctantly move Clara's body, Daniel lamenting, "She was my favorite." Alex finds Grace and reveals the horrific truth: the family believes they must kill her before sunrise. He explains she pulled the one bad card, hide and seek, which means she is the sacrifice. Grace is terrified, realizing they're gonna kill me, as Alex frantically tries to prepare her to run. Alex explains if she didn't play, we'd both be dead, referencing a curse tied to Mr. Lobale. Grace is furious, calling them psycho killers and blaming Alex for not warning her. Alex explains there are rules, and they can't just elope, the wedding and game must be at the house. He confesses his love, promising to get her out, and sends her through a service corridor. Alex plans to go to the security room to unlock all the doors for her escape. Grace desperately pleads with Alex not to leave her alone in the deadly house. Alex reassures her, saying, "You can do this before they separate." Emily spots Grace again and fires another crossbow, but Tony tells her to aim for the center of gravity. Grace finds the chauffeur, Stevens, and begs for his help, but he refuses, stating, "This doesn't end well." Stevens gives Grace a 10-second head start, remarking, "The rich really are different." Daniel, seemingly indifferent, mocks the family's incompetence in finding Grace. Charity confronts Daniel, reminding him he didn't fucking blink when joining the family and selling his soul. Charity confesses she'd rather be dead than lose her wealth and status. Tony learns Alex escaped, blaming himself, "Who's the fuck up now?" Becky is more concerned about Clara's death, reiterating, "She was my favorite." Emily, distraught over her fuck-ups, is comforted by her mother, Becky, who gives her a gun. The family realizes they must kill Grace by dawn or we're fucked. Fitch suggests using the security cameras, arguing tradition shouldn't stop them from winning. Aunt Helene insists on tradition, but Tony overrules her, ordering the cameras to be turned on. Alex reaches the security room, finds the cameras active, realizing someone turned on the monitors. Grace is cornered, and the family demands Alex open the goddamn door to her hiding spot. Alex refuses to betray Grace, shouting, "That's my wife," and protecting her. Alex, wounded, collapses, begging Grace, "You gotta help me," revealing his true loyalty. Daniel questions Alex's allegiance, demanding to know whose side are you on. Alex claims he distracted him to help Grace escape again. The butler reports the security system is down and Dora, a maid, has been crushed, sir, by the dumbwaiter. The increasing body count of the staff adds to the chaos, marking the escalation. Becky recounts how Alex, like her, saw Mr. Lobale as a child, linking him to the family's dark pact. Tony dismisses this, saying, "Good God, he was 5, likely just dreaming." Grace is attacked by Georgie, who shoots her in the hand with a crossbow. Grace escapes outside, running towards the fence, while the family pursues her. She flags down a passing car, but the driver, upon seeing her bloody state, yells, "Get the fuck out." The family assumes Grace has gone into the woods, but she finds a car belonging to Stevens. Fitch, still treating it as a game, suggests they divvy up the wedding gifts at brunch. Aunt Helene reminds them of the Van Horns, a family who supposedly perished for not completing the ritual. She fears they are fucking fucked if Grace survives till dawn. Charity suggests they cut and run, expressing doubt about the curse. Daniel, tormented, confesses he deserved to die for allowing Alex to marry Grace. Emily finds Georgie in the goat pit, where he shot Grace, and expresses perverse pride. Grace uses the car's trip-safe system, begging for help as people try to kill her. The trip-safe operator, Justin, informs her the car was reported stolen and shuts it down. Enraged, Grace yells, "Go fuck yourself, Justin," before being ambushed. Alex, seemingly having turned against her, whispers, "Good night, Grace," as she's knocked unconscious. Grace wakes to find Stevens, who, in a moment of déjà vu, crashes a car. Daniel finds Grace, but she appeals to his conscience, saying, "You don't want to kill me." He admits he likes her but can't let his family die, choosing to protect Alex. Grace confronts Daniel, saying, "I am not who you think I am," and Alex would have saved her. The family prepares for the ritual, knowing they have less than an hour till dawn. Alex reveals he gave the family hydrochloric acid, stating, "If she dies, I'll kill you." Daniel helps Grace escape, admitting, somebody had to burn it all down. Grace battles Becky, declaring, "Fuck your family," and striking her with the box. Daniel is fatally wounded by Tony, his dying words expressing care for Grace. Grace, now a true survivor, fatally wounds Becky with an axe. The sun rises, and the remaining family members rush Grace to the altar for the ritual. They perform the ritual, chanting "Hail Satan" as they prepare to sacrifice Grace. As Grace screams, nothing happens, and the family celebrates, believing the curse is a bullshit. Tony, enraged by Alex's betrayal, declares, the girl still dies, intending to kill Grace anyway. Suddenly, each family member begins to spontaneously explode into bloody chunks. Aunt Helene, recognizing the truth too late, screams, "I take it back," as she explodes. Alex, begging for forgiveness, also explodes, leaving Grace horrified but alive. Grace, covered in blood and gore, tells Alex's remains, "I want a divorce." A police officer arrives, finding Grace on the lawn, and asks what happened. She simply replies, "In-laws." And that's the wild, gory ride of Ready or Not. What a night for Grace, right? If you loved this recap, make sure to smash that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more mind-blowing movie explanations. Let me know in the comments below, would you have played along, or run the moment the weapons came out? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.